Howdy, and welcome to The Lunch Table, a podcast made by a man who's slowly getting closer and closer going to the insane asylum.
Death. Closer to death.
Well, that too, but I think we're all slowly getting closer to death.
Not as fast as you.
Damn.
Not as fast as me either, although I have slowed that.
Yeah, you have by a lot. We'll get into it, but first, let me introduce who's around the table tonight, because we have a very special guest tonight.
Yep.
She's the mother of not even my godchildren. I don't think Henry's my godchild, which kind of made me mad. I know it hurts. But I will be best man at her wedding. So that's pretty pimp. Courtney, I don't believe in contraceptives. Apple Quest!
Contraceptives?
Isn't that what it is?
It's not contraceptives.
What is it?
Contraceptives.
Contraceptives.
Something you won't know about.
Yeah, something I don't wear either. Drew knows, though.
Can you imagine having little Carls running around?
Dude, that'd be pimps.
God, there'd be purple glasses everywhere.
Nah, dude, they would all have a different color. Like Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
The ones that I gave you.
That's how I'd tell them apart. Also around the table, we have the man who's always here. The guy who's always on my right side. Mr. Google himself. Drew. He's looking so pretty in his purple today. Watsonizer.
You are blind. This is maroon.
No, it's not.
I was gonna say magenta.
What? Okay, that's it. Everybody comment whatever fucking... Because don't tell me that don't look purple on that screen.
Maybe on the screen, but in person.
That's purple, bro. This is like the third time you came in here looking like Grimace.
No, I legitimately have purple.
Well, you do have super purple, which is
Yeah.
Barney purple, but that looks like a it still looks purple.
He's colorblind.
Well, I got purple glasses on too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could be wearing a white shirt, and you go, "Ah, that's purple."
No, I know that's white.
Am I purple? Like, is my skin purple?
No, not at all.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
Here, look. Y'all want to use my glasses? See how cool life looks, Drew, in my eyes?
Don't worry, I'll use the other purple pair that I stole from you.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That's where they are. I've been wondering where those men are.
I'll give them back to you later.
Oh, jeez.
They're in my prison pouch.
And as always, your host with the most.
Rejected Chippendales applications.
How did you find out about them? Do you have my videos?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I'm fucked.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
He goes by the stage name White Chocolate.
Ooh. A.K.A. Carl Jones. I like being white chocolate. It makes me super sweet.
Yeah.
I melt in your mouth and not in your hands.
Too sweet.
Let's get into it. Howdy. Welcome to the Lunch Table Podcast. So, like I said, we have Courtney here. We had Jared on, like, a while ago. Our
Yeah,
barber.
but I'm better.
Did you make the assumption as to why we know her and why she's important?
I mean, not the assumption, but I'm helping connect two episodes together.
So why are you important and why do we care?
Right.
Well, I'm basically married to his best friend.
Yeah.
And Drew is the reason I'm married.
That
Oh,
is
Jesus.
not married. Yeah.
It was his birthday party 2.5 years ago.
And both of them didn't want to go, bro.
2.5?
2.5.
I called it at 4.
Gosh, it feels like 4.
I thought it
Is
was
it only
4.
2.5?
I don't know. No, Mason was going to be 3 when we started dating. So about 3.5.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah,
call
3.5.
it 4 because my girlfriend and I have been dating for 5 years, coming June. Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
And I thought we were together for a year when you guys
No,
met.
I thought you were with a different girlfriend before Morgan.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that...
Yeah.
That's the last time I remember. I think that's who you were dating.
That's
at
the one
the
that didn't
time.
make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one that...
What was that?
It's like, hit the road.
Oh, no, that was the one
no.
before that.
No,
Oh.
that was the one before that. Okay, so the one before that, yeah, hit the road. The other one tragically passed away.
Maybe,
Yeah, don't you feel bad now?
Yeah.
No,
Dad, and this is how you explain her. Dude.
Took the Stairway.
Dude, that's Courtney though, man. I don't. She cuts so fucking hard when she does something like that, dude.
Right.
Cuts so deep. Dude. She walks in here. First off, she's never even fucking listened to an episode. Wants to be on. And admits it. Yeah, I don't listen, but can I be on? Fuck it. You know.
I'm awesome. That's why.
That's
So
why.
I'll go into this in more detail. My second year of college, because you're a year younger than I am, right?
I don't know. I never graduated, so I wouldn't know.
I didn't graduate.
My second year, I believe, was your first year, and we hung around with Brett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Brett
you
Carter.
were part of the Leiden boys.
Oh, the Leiden boys.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I believe there was 4 or 5 of you.
Oh yeah,
What, were they like
that
the
was
Backstreet
Brett's.
Boys?
That was Brett's name.
Were they like the Backstreet, like
Don't
the
include
watered
me
down
in that.
Backstreet
No,
Boys?
they would all be in a group together, and you would know, oh, here comes the Leiden boys, because they were always together.
Oh.
They had like a corner in the hallway of the dorm in Leiden house, and it was all in the end corner.
Oh no, that was the next year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it was just Brooke that we knew the year before. Whatever.
Yeah, because I met Brooke during recruitment for AOPI.
Okay. So my third
Which
year
I didn't
then.
make, guys, just clarifying.
Yeah. Fuck AO, bud.
Fuck them in their pie hole.
Fuck them, yeah. Fuck their pie hole.
So my third year, I was living in the dorms. And coincidentally, we've had a lot of people from the 4th floor on.
Oh, dude, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Actually, one of the guests
And there
I
was
trying
like 12 of us. Thank you.
Yeah. And dude, so like there was a girl that we're also trying to get on that was like from our high school, and she asked to see an episode, so I sent her LaVogue's.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, that's a pimp. It was a pimp episode.
The
LaVogue.
only 2 boys I remember is, I don't remember his name, but I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's going to be rude or... He was part of it, right? And he dated Diane.
No, he was part of it.
No, I don't know. I don't even remember that.
No, we had Will Beard.
Yeah.
Oh, Will, that's the little short guy that always followed Zach
Yeah,
around
and
like
he
a
would
lost
dance.
puppy.
He'd always dance like this.
Yeah.
Oh, we
And
had...
people would always...
He's actually getting married.
Really?
What?
I think so. He's like engaged to his girlfriend or something.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
I saw it like, I
They-
was scrolling through
They're
Facebook.
allowed to marry?
Wait, Will Berg,
The Will Beard. Yeah, he was a little off.
Yeah,
If you
maybe
whisper-
it's not
you know
him
when you
now.
whisper
Then
it, it's
who
just
was
not
that
as
white
bad.
guy, little short white guy with the black hair that followed Zach around? What was his name?
Eric Little?
No, not Eric. Like, he was Asian.
Mike Marivola.
Yeah, he was short and black hair, and he followed Zach.
That's a completely different year. So fourth year I was downstairs in the 1st floor. And that was a whole crop of freshmen that I was nicknamed the Godfather.
The Godfather.
But no, where the story gets interesting is you were like friends with a whole group of girls, and you wound up getting the greenhouse right beside Leiden. So obviously that led to parties and a whole bunch of different things. Who was all in the greenhouse?
It was me, Brooke, Taylor, the white kid with I don't know his name.
The white kid that lived. I
But
don't even
he
know.
had a sister that always had the red hair, and she was in the music band for YSU.
Alicia.
Yeah, it was her brother who lived there.
Corey.
Corey. And then Jasmine moved in at some point.
So, and then they left that house. Everybody except for you came to live at the pink house across the house.
I lived in the pink house.
Then you must have lived there for a very short time before I got there.
Oh, very short.
Okay.
That's when tried to jump me on the porch because she was fucked out of her mind.
But yeah, so they needed a filling to fill the spot for the pink house because you dropped out, and then I hopped in. And then that is its whole nother story.
Do you know that hobbit hole where Diane lived?
The Hobbit hole.
That's what I created that term, the hobbit hole.
Bro, I remember that. It was like the little attic space or something.
Yeah, that was Diane's room. I helped decorate it and stuff, but I'm the one that came with the term the hobbit hole because she's short and it's like a little.
It's a hobbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So creative. You're so creative.
I know.
Eventually, all the girls wound up leaving, and we turned it almost to like a pseudo frat house.
Yes.
But during that time, you came and visited quite a bit and partied with us, and so did all the other girls and things like that.
And then I fell pregnant.
Dun, dun, dun. Because of what we talked about earlier.
But skipping into that, because I'm sure he's going to talk about that more.
Contraceptives.
Just stop.
Compersum? I can't say that.
So skip forward. I had already left the Pink House, and most of us had dispersed from Youngstown. But then we decided to go back to Youngstown, downtown, for my birthday one year.
Yes.
And of course, I brought friends from college, friends from home, and Jared happened to be one of those people. Actually, I think you brought him along. I don't even necessarily know that I invited Jared.
You didn't.
You invited Diane, and Diane invited me.
I love Jared, but he always slips my mind to invite somebody, or I just know that you're going to bring him.
He says that.
Him
and Jared used to have beef.
Yeah, well, him and Carl are like two peas in a pod, like extra limb and too close for comfort, but in a good way.
Well, too close for comfort.
Yeah, you guys are like...
So what you were alluding to earlier
you're
is...
jealous of our connection.
The reason why you're going to be married to Jared is because I was born... My parents had sex on a certain day.
Right. And then they had sex on that same day.
Yep.
Really?
No, we didn't. We didn't have sex until...
you got put out on the first time meeting him.
No, he called me at, you know how typical girls get their number from the guy and they're like, oh, I'll call you tomorrow, and they never do, you know? Well, he called me the next day, and we went on a date. Yeah. We went to IKEA first, snuck in and did a little kissy, and then we went to some park.
IKEA? Where did you sneak into IKEA?
I don't know why we didn't screw. I didn't screw until I first slept over at his house. And I was nervous. That's when he got a new bed. He bought that brand new purple sleeper bed.
Nobody has been fucked on this before.
Or so he says.
I don't remember. I don't know.
That's when I met you, Carl. Remembered you.
Yeah.
Were you still living there?
Yeah, when I moved in. No.
I moved out before she moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the time courting started, you were...
Oh, yeah.
And that's when Mason stayed, my brat who you love.
He would come over, and then Jared made a brat with her.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
He's very cute.
Yeah, he's angry with food, dude.
He's chonky. Hank the Tank.
Yeah. Dude, he's old. Like, how old are they now?
Mason's 6.5, and Henry's a year and a half.
Damn.
So I'm gonna have a 7-year-old in November and a 2-year-old in October.
Damn.
You ever think it's kind of weird that they're kind of far apart? They're not like super far apart.
They're
like
5
me and my brother,
years.
Yeah, but that's like a good gap.
Yeah, but you and your brother were super close, and you had less than a year.
Yeah,
but me and my brother were very far apart from each other, and we had 11 years.
I mean, even Devin and I are a couple years apart, and it's not that bad.
It all depends. Everyone always told me, it was like, oh, you better be careful with Mason, jealousy and all this typical, But he, from the very beginning, he was super caring, loving, and all about his brother. And he still is, until, Mason gets toys, and then Henry wants to play with his brother, and Mason gets territorial, and that's when Henry usually picks up something and smacks him.
Nice.
Yeah.
He can hold his own.
Yeah. No, dude. Yeah.
I have a sensitive one and a tough one.
Sensitive.
Mason's a sensitive one.
He's more than sensitive.
Stop. Okay, he was raised by my mother for quite a bit.
See what you women do.
So, any thoughts about extra ones?
Yeah.
Or is 2 it?
Dude, actually, I'm there all the time, right? And let me tell you, as somebody who's just there watching them live, all creepily, she's always like, we don't have time for this. We got too many kids and animals. Then she'll turn around and go, I want another kid.
Me and Jerry go back and forth. I would like one, but then it's days. It's why do we, two's enough. I don't want any more. But then there's always typical, I want... every woman wants a little girl. And so hopefully after we're married, maybe we'll have one.
So she can be a brat in her teenage years?
So she has 2 older protected brothers.
Oh, even worse, dude. She's going to be a super snob.
Well, you see how Jared's mom, my mother-in-law, dotes on those boys. Can you imagine a girl?
Oh, Jared's mom. She's a sweetie.
We love her.
So, Annie, we love you.
So, did I tell you guys I got a new iPhone?
Yeah, it's about damn time.
Thank you. I joined the club, bro.
Which one did you get?
13 Max Pro. Because it's
It
all
looks
big and fat.
Yeah, but it looks a little bit too big for your little girly hands.
Oh my! See what
How
I mean,
how
dude?
big? What's the capacity?
He's compensating for something else.
No, Drew is, I know. Drew's just gotta have the biggest, huh? No, dude. So, like, okay. My LG, like I said, it updated. Like, it was the craziest shit. You know, first off, LG doesn't even make cell phones anymore. They're gone. Boom. But then, I was waiting to do this update for, like, ever. Finally did the update. Crashed my whole fucking phone, dude. Crashed my whole phone. So it got me thinking, like, was that just a ploy to get everyone to buy a new phone? Or do you think there was a glitch in their system and they're just like, you know what, we don't deal with this anymore, fuck it.
Why would they do a glitch that wouldn't have your phone work any further if they don't make phones still?
So they don't have to fix them.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think they would kind of herd you into the next version of LGs? So why would they kill the phone, the LG phone, if there's no more phones for you to get?
Because they don't want to deal with paying the servers and stuff. There's probably some charge they get.
If there was another LG phone out, would you have gotten that instead?
Oh yeah, probably, yeah.
I personally think LG, Android, they're all gonna go away, and we're just gonna have iPhone, Apple.
But
it's gonna
Apple,
take over the world.
Apple
When's
does
Starbucks gonna make a phone?
Oh, dude,
It wouldn't be too. No, do you ever watch? Speaking of phones, what show was it? iCarly when they had the pair phones?
Oh yeah,
I wish that was a real thing because I've always wanted a pair phone.
Why not just get a pair case?
that thing is so
Wonky.
awkward shaped
It
for a
looks like
screen.
it doesn't even look like a pear. It looks like a little avocado.
No, it looks like a dick and balls.
But I want it. So if you can find me a case that's
That's a dick and
pear,
balls?
yeah.
We can find many cases that look like dick and balls. There's probably one that literally flops. Hello?
We were looking at a bass guitar like 15 years ago or something that had was shaped like a dick and balls.
Yeah.
And had like tufts of hair coming
There's
from.
this new makeup
It's
beauty
ridiculous.
blender that's flabby that looks like the tip of the penis, and you just
It's perfect, isn't
how
it?
you slap your foundation, you just slap it
Right.
across your face
You just
like
stamp
a
it.
Yeah.
You just stamp it across your cheeks.
All right, I have a serious note.
Oh god.
Don't ask me why I know this. TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Apparently,
That's what everyone
the new female buddy, Buzz and Woody, is hammer shaped. A silicone hammer.
says. Is it? I thought it was that rose thing.
Are we talking about vibrators?
Well, that was
here?
the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I've
yeah,
never
wow.
owned one. I've never owned one.
Drew stepped around it so carefully and she just fucking knocked it over.
Blew through the door. Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
I've never owned one. I don't see point in having them when you can just go out and get the real thing. I just don't.
Yeah, well, because the risk
It's-
of pregnancy.
It's for ugly women.
Oh.
Well, maybe.
Carl, do you have a bunch? Is that why they have a go with you and then they go home and use their little hammers?
Because they're ugly?
No, because they weren't satisfied with your performance.
Yeah, dude.
I needed a second hammer.
Yeah. Well, dude, there's nothing wrong with using toys. First off, I think
That's
if you're
weird.
scared,
Why
no.
would you use a toy when?
Because it's more fun, dude.
No.
It can fucking do shit I can't, and it's just an experiment. It's just something different. That's the fun thing about it.
No, so I'm
It's
not.
like whips and chains, man.
I'm not fighting about vibrators or using them or whatever like that, but like
Dude,
everybody
you
knows that like there was a wand everybody had, and then there was a little flower thing. But now the new like thing on TikTok is that it's a silicone hammer that
I
vibrates.
have no idea what the last two things you
Dude,
said
we
were.
did that.
I'm like, what the fuck are you using something shaped like a claw hammer for?
I don't, dude.
Kinks. People
yeah.
have their kinks.
The reach the G spot. That's obviously what they're
You know,
doing.
you know the G spot's not real. It's just a part of your clitoris. The G spot's not a real thing.
Well, if it's part of your clitoris, that's real.
You
right?
heard it
Your
first
clit's
here
real.
on the lunch table.
The clit's real.
The clit's real, but the
Right,
G
and it's
spot's
part of
just
the clit. So it's real.
No, there's no G spot. That's just a plur for men think it's not real.
Well, no,
Damn,
there's-
you're gonna lose it when you find
No.
out about the W spot.
I know. Dude, no, there's two type of women. There's women that like usually, have the most fun like clit stimulation, or like the
That's
other
what
ones
I
have
need.
more fun penetration. So you just gotta know which woman you're dealing with and know how to please them.
You know exactly how to find that. When you're going to town, does
Yeah.
she reach her hand down?
Right. Well, no, that's yeah.
That's how you find out.
Or
which
if
one
you
she
do a
is.
reach around and you try to lift your hand up and she pushes it back down, And you're like, okay, well, she was enjoying
See,
that.
I need clit stimulation.
Yeah, a lot of women do.
Yeah.
A lot of women do. That's more common than like women that come from penetration. But what I
feel
noticed,
like that's harder.
I feel like women, the only way you guys really do that is like very mentally. I feel like that's more of a mental thing where like once
A
we
lot
really
of women are
wound
mentally
you,
blocked when it comes to that. Like they
Yeah.
have a fear of
there's-
orgasm
or something.
Yeah.
They just can't get comfortable. That's why it's like more about like, romance and setting some candles. That's why it's good.
But I will tell you, if you ever want to get a girl in the mood, have her read like a sex book.
Oh yeah, women
Oh,
they're
shit.
more
Like a
mental.
BDMS book, and they'll get
Massager.
you in the mood.
50 Shades.
No, that's just an
Dude, that's
you
watered
need
down
like
from what I heard.
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight. Yeah, there you
That used to be the go-to book
Yeah,
to get
Twilight.
girls going.
go. Oh yeah.
no, but always have them
Do you
reading
like
a
vampires
BDMS book
or women?
before they do it, and they'll get instantly horny.
Just instant
FYI.
wet.
Yeah, they will, because it's like you're reading it, and if you're like
Instant
me, if you're reading a book and I'm really into it, I imagine I'm that character,
Yeah.
and so it just.
Dude, I can't read.
Well, you did go to Reynolds, so.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I went to Reynolds.
Yeah,
And then
did
you
my
went to
math.
YSU.
Yeah.
Case closed.
You went to
I'm not gonna
YSU.
fight that one.
And obviously I didn't make it because I was sheltered. And so I went to college and I was like, fuck yeah. And I went to booze and drugs and,
Yeah, you went from why even touch myself when I could go get the real thing to
Yeah.
being pregnant.
Yeah.
When if you would have just touched yourself to explore, you
I
probably
know.
would have passed.
How I always made money for alcohol and stuff.
We're showing your tits.
No, I was a middleman in college.
Oh, geez, for who?
I cannot disclose that.
Like, and you would take, let's
Someone
say,
that everyone, Drew, probably knows.
Oh, I know.
you would
so
take
I was-
lettuce and deliver it for people.
Yeah, and I would get a cut of the profit. Because
Yeah.
no one would suspect
Yes.
me,
Yes.
a girl.
I would.
What?
No one would suspect a dude with the turtle backpack. That's who you don't expect.
One of the girls that I was actually talking to was, I would assume, the girl before you.
Yeah. They're
In that position.
not, they're easy to, you just gotta. I
How
don't know.
much? How much?
It all
how much would you?
depends.
No, how much would you get? Like, how much would you get paid? What was the money you were making? Because I want to hear if it was really fucking worth getting busted.
I
Or-
never did get busted.
Disclaimer, Mom, I never bought drugs off her.
Does your mom listen to this? That'd be sweet. I doubt it. But no. How much would you make?
It all depends on if it's a gram, an eighth,
Whatever.
a
Average.
pound. Because
Average.
I did quite a bit of those.
Average. Let's say average.
On a good day, I would probably say if it's like $50 or $25, I would get probably
Oh,
15.
my. So you deliver? No, dude. You're gonna be a drug mule for $15.
Hey, listen, I did anything. I didn't have a job.
It wasn't a meal. She was a dealer. You would go around to some of the different places where, like,
It was really good in the frats. It was really
Yeah.
easy to.
yeah, you were connected to where the other person was.
Oh, so really, what you mean? Let's put this out on the table since she likes to be frank. You sold to the kid that was scared to buy from the people.
Yes.
Yeah. See. Oh.
Some of my very best friends.
Oh my God! No! No! I got friends. I swear.
Yeah,
She's
Judo, if you're listening, I love you.
Judah! I love Judah. We want to have him on.
Dropping
you
names.
know,
You can't
Pettis,
drop the same name.
FYI, his name is. And his dad's a pastor. Ironic.
I've been to his house before.
Yeah, have you met his grandmother? She's a lovely
Oh,
lady.
very nice lady. His dad is really nice too.
Yeah, very nice.
I don't
They're
know
in
if you were
that. He's the pastor of that Baptist church, right off the highway going to YSU.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, like,
Juno.
Juno. Yeah.
Great guy.
That was the very first person. Him and
so
from
$15.
SAE, not T.
That's all it takes for you to be a drug mule. Drew, how much would you have to be paid to be a drug mule?
I wasn't a drug mule. I was just
You were the
But
same.
before I answer that,
like T or SAE. There's two.
you gotta stop.
Sorry.
He actually was the one that hit Brooke's dog and
Really?
killed Brooke's dog.
Damn.
Yeah, your former roommate's dog.
Yeah, well, she didn't take care of that.
No, she let it do whatever. That
shit
dog
in
had
our
more
house.
freedom. Yeah, it had more freedom than
Yeah.
fucking anybody, dude. I would love to be that dog. Till it died.
Probably $100 a day. Like, so I wouldn't have to go out and do like a full-time job.
Yeah, $100 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean
I
that
was
would pretty
working
much.
at Jimmy John's too, and they don't pay us shit. So
I know you would. Jimmy John, right? That wouldn't be worth it.
it was nice working at Jimmy John's because everyone would come in stoned or hungover, and she would be like, "Cool," like she wouldn't care.
Right.
So it was like the perfect job to work on campus.
Well, that's because if they did care, they wouldn't have any workers.
By the way, I got fired from Jimmy John's and tried to go to Subway, and they wouldn't hire me because I worked at Jimmy John's.
Damn,
Subway,
really?
they're like, "Fuck you. We don't hire them Jimmy John fucks."
They don't. If you worked at Subway, if you worked at Jimmy John's, Subway will
You
not
know,
hire
there was a big thing between them. Did you ever read about that?
I was always a Quiznos guy, so tell me about
me
it.
too.
They
Okay.
don't even make those anymore?
No.
Yeah, they have Quiznos. There was one up in Chicago.
But listen.
Actually,
So,
there was like 40 up in Chicago.
that's awesome. We should have hit one. I'm upset. But like there was a thing where some guy got fired from a Jimmy John's, working at Jimmy John's, tried to join another sub company, like a Subway, and Jimmy John's tried to take him to court because they made him sign a non-compete. And the Supreme Court came out and said no. They're like, you can't sign a non-compete for making sandwiches. There's no fucking special rest, like you're just slapping fucking lunch meat
Hey,
together.
you guys have been down to YSU recently, right?
Yeah.
Is that Inner Circle still there, or is that done?
No, that's
Inner Circle stay there. U-Pie, which we used to go to a lot,
yeah.
isn't there?
Maybe we should
What's
go to Inner
U-Pie?
Circle. U-Pie was a real big flat pizza that was awesome.
I don't think I've ever went
U-Pie
there.
was the pizza place in between Koyokin and Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever went to U-Pie.
Dude, it was like real flat, crusty pizza with a bunch of grease.
Can we just talk about all the cool stuff they have down at YSU? Maybe if that shit was there, maybe I would have studied and graduated college.
Were you
No, you
still
would
there?
have been more distracted.
No, I would be in that
More
Starbucks.
toys! Hey, if they had more toys, I would have paid attention. No, you wouldn't have. You would
I
have
would've
played with
been
more
at-
toys.
No, I would have been at Starbucks every single day.
Yeah, like
with
this.
my coffee.
Like this. Like, oh, I can't sit through fucking class. Fuck this. I don't have the patience. I don't know why I don't have the patience. I only had fucking 5 Red Bulls and 2 coffees.
Were you there when Chick-fil-A came in?
Dude.
No, but
No
I was
wonder
there.
why people are fucking fat.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I think I just visited when that came in. But my go-to was Denny's.
Denny's is...
Denny's Express.
Denny's
They
is-
serve 3 things: chicken tenders,
Oh, what about that?
burgers.
What was that burger?
And
Was it the
sandwich.
burger with the mozzarella sticks on it?
That was Sheets.
That's
No, they had one at Denny's, something like that.
Oh, well.
Oh,
who
no.
cares?
At Denny's.
No,
Uh,
Denny's
it
had
was
the Grand
called
Sandwich.
The Grand Slam.
That
No,
didn't-
no,
that
no.
didn't
That was
have-
their breakfast one.
Yeah, they didn't have... The Grand Sandwich was literally the
They
Grand
had
Slam on a
another
sandwich.
sandwich that was like really big.
I forget what it was called, but I knew what you mean. It was a grilled cheese with cheese sticks in the middle.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
banging.
That's fat.
It's delicious.
If you look
Yeah.
like me in college, I weighed like a whole 90 pounds soap and wet.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Give me
talking
your
about
arm.
that, dude. Talking about that. Talking about. Do you know Drew has lost over 100 pounds?
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's good, Drew.
yeah.
Good for you.
I weighed myself on a truck scale the other day to find it.
Oh God.
How did you do it? Because I'm trying to do that. Not 100 pounds. Actually, I do, because I weigh 205, so I need to lose about 80 pounds.
You had kids. I mean, it's
No, women use it as, oh, I had kids. Bitch, you had kids like 2 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's the Twinkies now.
Yeah, it's the fast
You had
food.
Twinkies. Is your problem?
And today I'm so stressed out I don't want to cook, so Jared's like, oh, let's get fast food. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's
Like we're
go.
gonna do after this. We're stopping at Sheets.
Yeah.
every time CJ is late to my house to record, it's because he's at your house eating a home cooked meal.
I know, dude. No, sometimes they're ridiculous. They're like, we'll eat a home cooked meal. Sometimes Jared will be like, let's go back out to eat. I'm like, no, dude.
Like what?
Yeah, we'll be like, let's go get something to eat. I'm like, no, man. Like we ate.
Why didn't you just make more?
We ate.
Jared's not one for leftovers.
No.
Yeah, no, never mind.
No, that's what-
I hate leftovers in the fridge.
yeah.
I hate it. I would rather eat
You know
the
what's
thing
the
while
one
it's there
item
and hot.
that you cook that's good the next day?
Pizza.
Lasagna.
Oh yeah, because it's
Ooh.
like pizza.
Lasagna is good
Period.
a week down the road.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Until it gets mold.
You know what? I actually make $1 million
And even
spaghetti.
cut around
you
the
need to
mold?
come over for that.
$1 million spaghetti.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, it's like lasagna, but instead of using lasagna noodles, they use spaghetti.
Does it have gold in it?
Yes.
Nice.
Liquid gold.
Liquid gold. She gets it because she's
Not a sponsor.
yeah, she's a mule for somebody else now.
I'm a slave mule.
Right.
For someone named Jared Michael.
Oh damn. Sexton.
I was gonna say he's already been on.
Yeah. He's not as talkative.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as talkative.
Do you?
He made dinner, so I did not have to do that.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Do you find in your relationship that he is the quiet one and you are the loud one?
No, it varies. So he's not quiet. Jared likes to build things up.
Oh, he nags.
He nags.
He's like Lance, where he nags, and then he's also like dadding you at the same time. It's like, bro, I've watched you make the same fucking mistake.
I only yell.
This is what you should do. Is that what you
get
do,
loud
Jared?
when he gets loud first.
Oh, that's not true.
Okay.
That's okay.
No, I mean
Don't look
more
at me
like
like
out in
that.
public.
Is he the shot? Yes.
Yeah. But
I'm
then
the
you're like the first person to go up to somebody
Yes.
and like introduce yourself or whatever.
I've always been like that. I'm a
do-
people person.
Does that change like around his family? Like is he the loud one and you're the quiet one?
No.
No? Are you both loud at that point or is he still
No,
quiet?
it's pretty just me. Like since he's been with me, I guess his family's been his family realized he's a little bit more open around his family, not so quiet like he used to be, but he's still pretty quiet.
I think they're just happy that he's not gay with CJ.
I think they worried about that for a little bit.
Even with his wedding, they still thought he was gay.
That what he was even the best man for? Can you believe that?
Wow. Why are we all pooping on me?
Well, obviously, whatever he did the first time didn't work.
Well,
so,
yeah.
So he
They
should
didn't-
have me as
True.
the best man.
True. I
Because
wasn't the
you
best
didn't
man.
have a good track record.
He
I
wasn't
wasn't.
the best man at all.
They didn't have a wedding party because they said, quote, we only need each other, no one else.
Oh, shit.
Granted, the marriage only lasted for 3 days.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Don't be throwing his dirty laundry out. Jesus. Wow. Trust me, she's trying to beat it. If she gets a 5,
I know. It's
that's a
record.
mark.
So, one of the funniest situations that I've ever been in with, we were all driving in the car somewhere to a party, and my girlfriend had passed away, and he had gone through the divorce, and I'm sitting there like, this is really weird. I was like, somebody in the back here, oh, Kent, my brother, is single. CJ was dating a girl at the time, and I went, CJ's in a relationship. I was like, Jared's divorced and I'm widowed.
That would make a nice joke.
Yeah. Dude, so we had all the options you could have been.
Right.
Yeah. Huh. In one car. It's like a video game. Choose your character.
Oh, I'm sorry we're not so stimulating.
I know, dude. It's
Listen,
all the,
should
Should I find this hammer?
Dude, she... The hammer. Dude, she's scratching from all the fucking Red Bulls.
Well penis at home. I don't need a mechanical device.
Oh, is that... Yeah. Nice
No,
save.
I like to clarify. My bedtime's at 9:30 is when my kids go to bed. I go to bed because I'm tired.
I was going to say, from what I hear, you know, Jared's like...
Yeah,
been
well,
dry
you're home with
lately.
2 kids every day. Train your body. Who's mom this, mom that, and
excuses.
Jared's home with them for 4 hours, not even. Then they go to
jeez.
bed. Okay,
Yeah.
and then you want sexy time, bitch. I've had a long ass day. Okay, leave me the fuck alone.
Right. Mommy
Maybe
don't
an
want
hour.
sexy time.
Maybe
Yeah.
in an hour.
We like to plan our sex,
That's... Most couples have to, I guess.
and that's usually during Jared's lunch break. Can we cut that?
No.
Oh my god, he's gonna be so mad at me.
Why are you saying these things? You just keep going, dude.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
See why we need a form now?
I know.
I do not have sexual relations with that man.
I never had sex. I never inhaled. I did not inhale that smoke.
God, I really hope he's not listening to this. That'd
Who?
be so bad.
Dude, we know he doesn't listen. I
he
asked
might.
him. You don't listen.
I might listen after
No,
this.
you're right. I tried to tell people it's a fun fucking podcast, and the people that do listen end up
Well,
going,
now
"Oh,
that
yeah,
I got to
it is."
experience it, maybe I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
That's
dude.
what it takes.
Yeah.
Will you know if I viewed in
Yeah.
like the whole thing, or would it just be like I can just listen to the first half and it show that I'm there and then I
Well, no, it'll just show me, like, I know how many people usually listen. So, like, if it doesn't go
like
up,
your followers?
like, when it gets, don't be yelling numbers. Don't be yelling numbers.
It's a great show. Everyone should go listen to it.
No, not now. You just shit. You walked into the studio, dude. She walked into the studio and was like, "This is musty." Like, well, fuck you too, lady.
Damn.
I know.
Well,
She's
I'd
like,
just like to clarify,
it's
him and
cold
Jared
in
shit
here.
on me all the time. So
Yeah, but I don't shit on you all the
I
time.
know,
I
but
do not poop on you.
You guys
I
need a
defend you.
candle. Next time I come, I'm bringing a candle
See?
for here.
See?
It needs a candle. Candles make everything better.
Needs a woman's touch.
It
Oh,
does.
my Lanta. It smells like a dude's room, and I like it.
But
It makes
I'm
me
sure
feel
you guys
comfortable.
are sick of smelling like musty. So,
Who?
Carl, come on. Sometimes you don't wear a deodorant,
I know. I like it.
but then you smell.
I don't give a fuck. I really
That's
don't
why
give a fuck.
that's you need a candle.
I don't give a fuck.
Like sandalwood is really nice. It's
Sandalwood.
Like, yeah, it's like a musky. Or mahogany teak wood's really good too. If
Mahogany
you want that.
teakwood.
It's a manlier
She
scent.
acts like she smells good all the time, dude.
I don't.
I know.
I've been using this
That's
natural...
why she has so many fucking candles at her house.
No, I have a wax warmer now, so I don't have candles. But that night of that big storm we had, I wish we did have candles because it was dark for quite a bit, and all I had was a wax warmer. So,
I know.
You had power outage?
yeah.
It's funny. She says I don't smell good. Other people tell me I smell good. I just don't smell good for her. I probably smell bad. I've been working all day.
Yeah, it is musty. I can confirm.
Yep. Well, the shirts, dude. That's why I ended up getting that Oxy that you stole from me. Because the fucking water downstairs. is
What
nasty.
oxy?
My OxyClean.
So he bought this whole... We went on vacation, we came back, and I needed to buy some more because we make our own detergent.
Oh, I know. He slept in your bed and then, like, rolled around in the clothes.
Yeah, probably. But he had
I
OxyClean
touched
there,
every pair of underwear.
and I used it.
He
'cause
wore Mason's.
honestly, they probably fit.
Nah, I'm skinny. Your boy's pretty skinny.
He
The
is.
doctor said something about it.
He did.
Ain't no doctor telling me the fucking
Yeah,
you're unhealthy.
because
You don't go to a doctor.
I know.
he's 6.5 and he's 4.5 feet tall, and he only weighs 44 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah. So right now he's leveled, but they did say I should like either try like get some more protein into him or like a supplement because right now he's fine, but if he grows any more, it's gonna become a problem.
On a completely weird topic here, I think that the reason I'm fat is Taco Bell.
All Taco Bell?
They have a new Mexican pizza out. I heard it's really good.
Dude, it's not that.
Yeah, okay. Now, listen to the theory here.
Okay, let's listen to your Taco Bell.
I
theory.
was fairly skinny.
Yeah, you weren't bad.
You were
Yeah.
big in college, really.
Yeah. Well, that was the tail end of, like, wrestling. But
Yeah.
I wasn't completely fat until somebody, I forget who, introduced me to Taco Bell. And then we would go swimming, and then we would have Taco Bell. Swimming, Taco Bell, swimming, Taco Bell. That was like our whole summer. And then that led into other fast food areas. So it branched from Taco Bell. Taco Bell
Oh,
is the
bullshit.
reason I'm fat.
Oh, really? When you played soccer, where did your mom always take you when you were done? Was it Taco Bell?
Burger King.
Yeah.
No,
Wendy's.
like legitimately, I didn't have
You
Taco Bell
legit-
until I was like 16.
I think that's just when your metabolism probably started slowing.
Thank you, Taco Bell.
Also, is probably a lot of the drinking.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably a lot of that was probably us drinking.
Yeah.
Because I got pretty fat drinking.
Yeah.
This is what you do. You get fat.
I
when you
got
drink.
fat from having kids and stuffing my face.
Yeah, that gets you fat too.
And all the doctor says, "Oh, you're a healthy weight, bitch." No, not when you gain 60 pounds in like
You're a healthy way, dude.
6 months.
Here's half my problem with these doctors, right? They sit there and they tell you, well, you know, you're within the average of blood pressure or some bullshit like that. Then you go, well, isn't most of America like obese? Yeah, so isn't the average skewed and shouldn't it be lower anyways? Aren't we all just fucked?
Well, the reason why a lot of people are obese because you have it's $2 for or $3 for a bottle of water when it's $1 for a pop,
A beer.
or $10 for a salad and $2 for a cheeseburger. Which one are you gonna pick? The $2 cheeseburger.
Yeah,
It's cheaper.
But what's cheaper? A seed, which is a couple cents, or a fucking hamburger? The seed is gonna produce how many fucking veggies?
Well, those hamburgers that you eat at fast food aren't real meat anyways.
No.
They're processed and fake frozen.
Well, it's whatever was left on the ground is what it is. They're like, oh, all the good cut. This is all the shit left. Let's blend it up.
You know,
form it
speaking
into
of
something.
burgers, I made a really good burgers last night.
Yeah. Well, okay, you cheat.
I do. I buy burgers from
she
Aldi's, but
pre-made burgers. I made good. No, you heated up burgers pretty.
I
well
doctor
last night.
them. I season them. I flatten them. I make sure they're good. Does this bitch have any complaints? Nope.
It's free food.
The entire time that you were on the conversation with him last night, we had talked before that of like, oh, I'm gonna go down for burgers there too. And I was waiting for you to be like, oh, hey, you can come down for burgers too. And you did. You did. I'll give you credit for it. You did say you want to come down for burgers too. But at that point, we had already made plans. I was like, I'm waiting for that time that she said you want to come down too.
Listen, next time I make a dinner, because Sundays is usually when I like to make the big traditional spaghetti dinners. So you and Morgan are more than welcome to come down.
Oh, yeah.
And I make a killer salad.
Hell yeah.
You know, they also need to come to bowling league with us.
No, you don't have to.
Yes, you do.
I just took my bowling ball inside because I was told not to have it in my car during the summer.
Or winter, really. It's more.
Well, I dropped the ball on that one then.
Yeah, winter because it'll shrink and crack.
Well, in the wintertime, they have couples league.
Summer.
They got couples night. Doubles. It's called Scotch doubles.
Ew.
I know, dude. I know. She's a.
But now that Carl's single and you're
Now
here,
that I'm single, I've been.
now that you're here, Jared, with Morgan, me and Jared we can go on double dates
Oh, shit.
Why
and
just
leave
me?
Carl out.
See,
I was see how she. I didn't have to be anywhere in that sentence. The information she gave about me was not needed for any of that. She did it just to make a fucking dig. Like she's like,
Fucking
oh, you smell
stabbed it.
too. Oh, your fucking place smells. Oh, you guys look like shit.
Well, it's,
Like, well, fuck you, dude. You're the worst guest. I don't listen to your stuff.
Actually, I was going to use you kind of as a small scapegoat. When the boys and I were going to go out to Texas Roadhouse in the movie or whatever, my girlfriend was going to be sitting at home doing nothing. I was like, I'll drop you off at Courtney's.
Oh, I would have loved that.
Sorry about funny.
Does she like Hallmark movies?
No.
No. Does she like wine?
Yes. Probably a little too much.
Oh, so I'm thinking about having a charcuterie night board. Right. I make a nice charcuterie.
You are the whitest woman ever.
Thank you very much.
I have friends.
I also have family members. Just saying.
Ooh.
I do.
Real?
Yes, real. Yeah, on both sides. I have adoptive, and then I have blood relative. So.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, one of the questions I always had, you kept saying like sibling this or sibling that, like back in the day. How many siblings do you have?
So I have.
Jesus.
So was your mom a foster mom?
My mom is a foster mom.
Okay.
I got adopted. I was with her from 10 to 11, and she adopted me on my 11th birthday. Prior to that, I lived in a group home for 2 years. Before that group home, I don't remember much. It's really fuzzy. Yeah. But I have 2 siblings on my dad's side. I do not talk to them. One, because the one's a bitch. And number 2, he wants nothing to do with me because apparently my dad cheated on their mom with mine. Thus, that's how I came to be. So there's resentment there. And then I have 3 siblings on my mom's side.
Gotcha.
And I only talk to one of them, and that's my sister Brittany.
Now, how many foster siblings?
They come and go. There's probably, since I've been there, there's probably been 4.
When your mom adopts them, you just instantly call them your siblings?
No, they don't. I'm the only one she adopted. But like my mom, a lot of foster parents say, "Oh, this is my foster kid." My mom never, even before she adopted me, never introduced me like, "This is my foster kid." She's like, "These are my children." Like, so they don't feel left out. But after me, she kind of just graduated towards little kids.
Yeah.
Like 6, 7.
She was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. Teenagers
Never
are like
again.
rough.
Jesus Christ.
I think after the one girl we had, she was like, "I'm done."
Dude, she tells me I fucking smell, and then she
But
just
I
tells...
love him. He is the best uncle to my children.
No, I meant your mom. Your mom was like, "Fuck, I was raising this bitch." You know what she said about my skills? Dude,
Yeah.
I see you now.
I
just,
like to
you as a
clarify, my
teenager-
mom is 57, going to be 57 years old, and she's still fostering. She's been fostering for 30 years.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Keep her away from him. He has a track record of
Yeah,
going
I do.
after moms.
I do.
My mom's 57 Russian. I don't think you want to mess with that.
Not the highest he's been.
Clearly.
Oh, wow.
But she does have a baby right now.
Yeah?
He's adorable.
I'm just saying.
His name's Champion.
Yeah.
Clark.
Champion Clark?
Yep.
Or Clark Champion?
Nope, Champion. That's his name.
I like that. That's actually not that bad. You know that's what my name means, right?
Really?
Yeah. Carl is short for Charles. It's a derivative of Charles, which means champion.
Do you want to know how Champion... The theory I told my mom about his name is... to clarify, his mom was, like, doing drugs with him while he was in her belly, so thus, theoretically, I thought that's how she named him. Because, like, oh, he's a champion. He lived through all the drugs I put in my system. Let's name you Champion.
Well, dude, he's a fighter. I'll give you that. Jeez.
Yeah.
Just for continuity's sake, you do know that children aren't in your belly.
Yes.
Okay.
They're in your womb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is under your belly.
Yes. Just to clarify, I did not
Eat my children!
Well, technically.
Oh! And now can we have a moment of silence for the soldiers that didn't make it? They searched and searched for the fallopian tubes, and they only found tonsils. So, is that it? No, little one. We're doomed. Gulp. So, like, is it salty?
Yeah, it's like, it all depends. I don't, if you...
Like, if Joe...
Is the pineapple thing true?
I don't know.
Make
No?
him eat a bunch of pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you-
know if you eat too much pineapple, your mouth will get tore up because it's really acidic-y.
Yeah.
So you gotta take it in intermittent. But I did hear of this hot girl summer drink that's supposed to make your pussy smell really good and like
That'd
sweet.
be weird.
Sweet.
Like, if I went down on a girl and it smelled like fucking, like, I don't know, cinnamon rolls, I'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Hey, it's better than that than fishy.
There is a complete...
Yeah, but that's real. I'm used to that.
There is a complete difference
You're
between
real.
you and I.
You went down on fishy girls?
Well, I wouldn't go down, but I mean, fuck, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You think when a man plugs you while you're bleeding and it always smells perfect?
We don't do that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
We don't. That's
Sure
weird.
you don't.
That's
No,
gross.
No, it ain't that gross.
Yeah.
Why is it gross?
Because it's not even gross. When you're that time of the month, you're cramping and you're hurting.
No, some do. Not all.
Oh, I have chronic
Some
cramps.
get super
so
horny, man.
Not me. I get chronic cramps, so I'm usually
You ever
in bed.
Do you know what's good for cramps?
Sex.
Licking ass.
I'm sure you have a lot of experience with that.
Going back to something that was said earlier, you said that if it smelled like cinnamon rolls, that like you would be weirded out. Like, this is a complete difference between you and I. Maybe it's just because I'm fat. But if I go down to a girl that tastes like cinnamon rolls, I'm fucking going harder.
You're like, more, baby.
He's gonna gobble, swallow me, drip down his.
Dude,
I'm gonna add the icing to that
I was
cinnamon
gonna
roll.
say, are you hoping frosting pops out? Is that what you're... if I do this good enough. Go. We'll call her Pillsbury. No.
I apologize, but I keep checking because it is on silent.
Oh, my lantern. I know, she's so worried that her husband can't watch her kids.
No, but I did give him a bath before they did, so when I come home, because I knew it was going to be late, they can just be in bed, so. The likelihood of them being in bed is like something
0,
on.
because they
Maybe
gotta sleep
Henry.
with somebody.
No, Henry goes to sleep now.
Oh, what? The other one don't.
No, he doesn't.
It's just hyperactive.
Okay.
Someone always, but
I wonder where he gets it. People said I had ADD. Jesus Christ, dude.
that's why I go change all the time because it's like.
I know. That's why when you were like, I don't yell till Jared yells, that's a lie. Because sometimes you'll be like, do, bam!
Yeah, I go
You're
from
like,
0 to
holy fuck,
100 like really easily.
Like real quick, dude.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of my mom. I'm like, oh fuck. Except she don't beat her kids.
I don't beat mine, I just threaten, which I think is worse than actually beating.
No.
No.
I wish my mom would have threatened me.
See,
Oh, you got beat too? I got beat too. That's
Yeah.
why I was put in a home.
My mom threatened me
I was never
that my
put in a
dad
home.
would beat me, and
I
then
was
my
put-
dad would come and beat me.
I was put in an insane asylum, then came back out and had to deal with her.
I had a loving childhood.
That's why we're at your house
Good
right
for
now.
you!
You're the fucked up one. I hope you know that. In our in millennials generation, you're the fucked up one.
Oh, yeah, I
with
know.
the parents who are still married. Well,
Dude.
actually, your mom completed it. Your mom completed her mission.
Yeah.
She won marriage.
Now, to be fair, my parents are a little older, so technically there's supposed to be a generation in between. Like, your grandpa and my dad went to school together.
Yeah.
So, like, the other generation technically raised me?
Yeah. Yeah, an older gen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my parents, my mom
I think that's why we get along.
was 18 when she started dating my dad, who was 36 years old.
Nice. That's
Damn.
I
At
hope
least
at
it's
36,
legal.
I hope
It
at
was
30.
it was common back then for that age.
I hope at 36 I can pull 18 tail. You know what I mean?
If you look like my dad, you could.
I've seen your dad.
Wolfman?
Mm-hmm.
He was nice. You only saw.
He might be nice, but all I'm saying is.
You need a picture from him from the early 40s. Oh,
Early 40s.
yeah.
Yeah, mint, as Drew would put it. Fucking mint.
Fucking mint. You mean
What
like...
is that front?
I don't know. You mean like in his 40s
Yes.
or from the 40s? Because I was like, is your dad like 80 right now?
No, my dad probably would have. He probably would have been 80. He's passed away. Let's just clarify that. But yeah,
High five! Me too.
Dead Dad Club.
he died in 2015.
You got dead beat, Dad.
Yeah. I like that.
He died 3 months before Mason was born.
He's been dead to
shit.
me for years.
What did your dad die from?
Cancer.
Mine was early on
Dude.
frontal lobe dementia.
Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah.
my grandpa died from cancer.
Yeah.
The one who went to school with him.
Yeah. Reynolds.
Yeah,
We're going to die together.
It's you
Around
guys,
the same time, probably.
you
Yeah.
guys are repeating history.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they weren't buddies.
Oh,
No.
They knew each other, but they weren't friends.
they were acquaintances.
Your grandpa was buddies with my uncle,
Ah, okay.
who was a year older than my dad.
That's what it was. Okay. I was gonna say, I know they weren't friends, but they knew of each other.
Yeah, they knew of each other. But
I
they,
actually, dude, knowing you guys is fun because almost every tractor head that comes in there from Greenville knows your freaking dad somehow.
Did people drive tractors in Greenville?
They used to.
Sometimes, yeah. We had
Really?
people that would drive them to school.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They had to make a rule against it eventually.
Really?
Yeah.
You also weren't allowed to have a
It's-
gun rack
no,
in your
it's
car.
not weird. It's not
Your
weird.
truck.
You got
Country folk.
You gotta imagine they worked on a farm, and when you
What about
were,
horses? Did they
Well,
have their
listen.
own horses area?
listen, well, you're a farmhand.
Not really.
You can legally drive the farm equipment on the road at 14.
Yeah.
Really?
So you could be 14 driving, and they can't do shit about it.
Huh.
That's why they did it.
You got a nice tractor in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah,
And you have
very
one of those riding ones that have the things. I
Yeah,
love
Zero
those.
that's
turn.
zero turn. Yeah.
Yeah, those are really nice. I
Damn,
love-
you were scoping everything out.
I know, dude.
Well, Carl was scrummaging through there to find a drill.
I wasn't scrummaging. I knew exactly where it was. Gee, scrummaging. Like I had to guess where it was, Drew.
It stays in the same spot.
I know. That's where I found it. Scrummaging. Like I'm some common thief around here. I know how to get into his house. They gave me entry.
You still have a key to our house.
I know. But I was told to give that back and never did.
Who told you to give it back?
Jared eventually was like, yeah, give that back. Eventually.
Why?
Because you needed it. But then eventually just made a copy.
No, his
Cut
mother.
cut a copy, then give it back.
His mother made a copy for herself, and then
Damn.
Damn.
She ever just show up unannounced?
I do.
you're predictable.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're there almost every day.
Yeah, at the same time, too.
Yeah.
All anybody has to do is look at your Facebook and just see if you posted pictures close to their house. Then you're going to show up.
No, it's so, like, I know around the same time. It's either between 5:30 and 6 or 6 and 7. It's always between 5 and 7. Sometime he's going to be there.
When he comes back from work.
Yeah, and I always have food waiting for him. I'm like, are you staying for dinner? Yep, what are you having? Okay.
I know.
I just don't make pork chops because he doesn't like those.
Yeah, I'm not a pork chop fan.
He ate pork chops at my house.
Fuck!
They weren't that good.
Fuck you. You said they were really good one that time.
Oh, yeah,
just
because
didn't
I'm
wanna
at the
hurt your
table.
feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to sit there and go, no, they fucking sucked. Like,
I grilled those with love.
the sauce was good. I did like that applesauce. But, like, the
You
pork,
made
I just don't like pork
homemade
chops.
applesauce?
No, Morgan did.
I just don't like pork chops.
I love applesauce.
And Morgan's a good cook. I don't want to fucking...
She listens.
Right. She cooks for me sometimes, so... Morgan's a good cook, you know?
Keep buttering up, man.
Right. Gotta bring her a bottle of wine.
So, Courtney,
Yes.
we haven't done this in a while because we haven't had a guest on for a while.
Because we're so smelly. That's why.
Actually, I think it was just an initial smell because I don't smell it now.
Well, no, you get used to it. You get nose blind. Just like my
So
BO.
it was just
Just like my BO. That's why
it
I'm
was
like,
a
why are we wearing
natural
deodorant?
reaction, okay?
Yeah.
It was a natural reaction. Okay.
Regardless. So we haven't done this in a while. We typically ask some questions. They're designed to be 10 to 15 second answers. If you want to go shorter or longer, that's completely up to you. But I do have a list of them here, and I've been writing them down this entire time, so I'm curious about some of these answers.
Yeah.
Fire it up.
So you have 2 kids.
Yes.
Which one's your favorite? Well, don't answer.
Lucky.
That. Lucky, nice.
Give it a second.
Okay.
Both of them are boys, and one is already in school, and one will be going to school in like 3 years or something like that. Do you have any preference on what they would play sport-wise? Would you like them to be in the marching band like Jared was? Would you like them to play soccer or football? Or you really don't care, whatever makes them happy?
Well, Mason's first sport, he ever played with soccer, and he was really good. Currently, he's playing flag football, and he's also good. But I think Mason would be good at track or soccer because he's fast and skinny. Henry is short and bulky, and I think he'll always be that. So I think a lineman or receiver, football would be good, or wrestling.
Yeah, any sport where he can stay low to the ground.
So you're never going to be one of those
Wrestler?
parents that was like, oh my God, my kid's going to get hurt doing football.
No.
Okay.
But if they choose not to do sports, that's fine too. I'm not going to push sports onto kids like a lot of people
And to
do.
be fair, they get hurt just walking around the house.
Yeah, my kids are champs.
Dude, they're freaking... Henry just like... If you do anything to Henry and he doesn't like it, first thing he does is slam his head wherever. He's like,
And if you
ah!
look at Mason, his legs are completely bruised because he's so rough. You think I would beat him because he's full of bruises.
Now, speaking of bruised legs, and this, there's nothing completely wrong with this.
Right.
But
Did your teeth get whiter?
if one of your children was going to turn out gay, which one do you think it would be?
Ooh!
Mason.
Yeah, for
Yeah?
sure.
You don't think Henry's a little sleeper?
Mason already is real cuddly with men and stuff.
No, he's just a cuddly, oversensitive person. He's very touchy-feely.
Yeah.
Really
And
touchy.
there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just a little curious. Now, back to Carl's question. Which one's your favorite? Okay.
Fire? You had
Lucky.
to save one.
Okay.
Lucky.
No, you can't. No animals.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a pet
no
too.
animals.
No.
No
animals.
animals.
Okay, if I have to save one,
Save one.
Save one. One person in that house.
none.
You'd let them all die.
You let them both.
Yeah.
That's even worse, I think.
I
I can't pick, so fuck all of you.
No, I would die with them.
Help, Mom! Fuck you!
I would die with them.
I would
That's my answer. I would die with my children.
All right.
Stupid.
So you said earlier that you were kind of in a wild phase during college and things like that. Where does Jared rank on the size scale?
Oh!
Can I? Next question, please.
Nope. No, you don't have to give us direct, but like,
Is he in the lower 80th percent?
Yeah.
Like in the upper third,
It's
the
not fair
middle?
because
Is he right in the middle?
Carl's seen his penis.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We know.
Wait, are we talking soft or hard?
No, well, hard.
Hard. It's always hard.
Always hard.
Soft doesn't show anything. Yeah.
That's
Is he
what
in the
we're
middle?
saying.
Is he
That's what
below
we're-
middle?
I say he's
We get that he's
middle.
the perfect. We get that he's the perfect
middle
size.
high. Middle high.
Middle
see,
high.
That's how middle high. Save him. Save his ego right there. High. Middle high. Yeah, he's average.
Listen, it's all about how he works it. Okay?
Exactly. That's how it is.
Well, dude, we all know that. Listen, I understand a lot of that was bullshit because if you can get a woman off with your fingers,
Yeah.
come on now. You don't need that much. Jesus.
If you're really good, you can do it with your tongue, and that's a little shorter than your fingers.
Right, that's true.
Very true.
Very true. Touche, Drew.
So we learned that CJ took you on a date. But I'm curious about if somebody was going to pay for a meal for you, just right out. They're like, yep, hop in the car, we're going somewhere. Where are you going? What are you getting? If money was like no thing. Like, what's your favorite meal or something?
Chipotle.
Chipotle?
Chipotle.
Steak, chicken, pinto
Steak.
beans?
No.
Really? Chipotle? They don't even have sauces.
I would do double rice. If I could have it, it would be double rice, double steak, half chicken with no beans, extra lettuce, extra sour cream, extra corn salsa, regular salsa, heavy on the sour cream. Did I say that? I gotta emphasize that.
Yeah.
And lettuce.
Yeah.
And yep, that would be it.
Dude, that is the whitest order ever, dude. Like, not just because of the sour cream, but you amaze me.
Yeah.
You amaze me.
What?
Because you're just a, like, stereotypical woman. Like, the stereotypical white girl, somehow you hit every fucking...
I would like to really go to a steakhouse one day, like a legit steakhouse.
Like, well, no.
Like a
Texas
chop
Roadhouse
house.
is a legit
No,
steakhouse.
like there's this chop house in Boardman.
No.
It's called something chop house, and it's...
Yeah, there was one down here. It sucked. Montana's chop.
You know actually it's really good? Steak? Hickory Grill.
Oh, no. Hickory Grill's...
Oh, by the way, I meant to
awesome.
tell you, we went there to a date, and I got the cheesecake, and it was fucking bomb. So kudos to your cousin, who's...
Yeah, but she doesn't make the cheesecake there, I guess. I guess that's brought in. But her cheesecake is good. She made me a pumpkin pie cheesecake.
I don't know, Hickory Grill. If you're ever in the mood for a date, go to Hickory Grill. Awesome.
Yeah, my cousin
Ask
does
for
do
Mike.
No. Well, yeah, go ahead. My cousin makes all the desserts, though, so get the desserts. She bakes.
So this next one, we're not going to move on until you can satisfy this
Question.
request
Oh,
here.
God.
Yeah, with both hands.
Both
Now-
And
hands.
cradle the...
Now, knowing him the least out of all three of us, and arguably the most intimately, tell us a fact about Jared that neither of us know.
Oh, that's hard.
That's because it can only be naughty facts most of the time.
What was the question?
Tell us a fact that both of us don't know about him. You can do one or the other. Something that he doesn't know, and then a second fact that I don't know.
He does this really good thing with his tongue down south. And when he does it, it literally takes within seconds.
Why that? Out of
that's
all
all
the
it-
things to tell us, like, you couldn't tell us, like, yeah, he likes to...
He
like,
murdered a
kick his
man
ass.
in 94.
Right. You just sex with him. Jesus.
No, because everything
That's
else
the
you
thing
know,
with-
Carl. You know everything about him. It's not fair. You know that he picks his nose and flings it.
Well, yeah, he
Okay.
digs deep in that shit.
He does. It's like, "Wah."
Dude, yeah. It's kind of great.
I like to clarify, Carl and him been friends forever. They live together. They know each other in and out.
Drew and I have been friends longer.
I know, but you never lived with Drew.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I
Not
did.
like you did
I
with
did-
Jared.
No, yeah. Well, so, like, what would happen when I was growing up? I'd stay with Jared's for a week, then Drew's for a week, then Jared's for a week.
So you
To
were,
not
when
be
I
home.
was in college, a couch hopper.
Yeah, to not be home, yeah. All the time, yeah. Once the one family guy was like, okay, this kid needs to get the fuck out.
They would go over to the
I'd
next
go over to
one.
the next. Then if they were both mad, I'd go back home for a little bit.
All right, next question. That one was satisfactory.
Yeah. He does this thing with his tongue in my clit.
Well, it's not fair. Carl knows everything about him, so it's hard.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think I can do that too, but maybe I can't, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I do like to clarify. I know you have a few more questions, but we were eating dinner yesterday, and Mike Mason goes, "Carl, what's that red thing in your mouth?"
Oh, I gave him that one.
It's a stud, bud.
What do you do with
A
it?
stud for a stud.
Dude, you know...
He goes, I want to get one.
So you ever see... True, obviously, you've seen Dragon Ball Z a little bit.
A little bit.
Right? You know how Goku wears weighted clothes?
Yeah.
Right?
That's
I
why
feel
his
like
thighs
our...
look so big.
that is totally a thing.
Yeah, our tongue is the same way. Like, when you're ready for it, you just take that fucking weight right off your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom.
I can't clarify because I've never, you know...
I mean, I don't...
I've never been with anyone that has a tongue ring.
I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I'm good or bad because I really don't know because women are great at faking.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And at the end of the day, when they want to make fun of you or, like, really hurt your feelings, they just attack you there, even if they don't believe that. So, like, you never know, really, as a dude. But all I can say is they all came back for seconds and thirds, so I must be doing something fucking right.
But not fourths.
Right. Right. I've been doing something right enough.
So my next question here. You can tell that you're a sexual person.
Sometimes. Jared doesn't think so.
And you were talking about how you used to do whatever in college for money. How?
Okay, I don't like how you just said that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It made it sound like
oh, yeah.
I was whoring myself out, but I wasn't.
No.
What?
Did you sell nudes?
No. Just drugs.
How?
I don't know what's worse.
How many times recently have you thought about making an OnlyFans?
Oh, just a couple weeks ago with my neighbor, we're gonna do feet pics. So
Yeah.
that's like number one on the market right now.
Damn.
Dude, people are fucked up. I don't know who looks at a foot and goes, let me suck it.
Listen, you can buy people's panties who fart in them
Yeah,
and
but
smell
like-
them
like
for
I
like $100.
You can buy bath water.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna sit in my nasty bathwater and just send it to you.
Yeah.
How do you know that? It could be tap water.
No, there's like skin cells and shit at the bottom.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok of it. Somebody shook it up, and I was like,
Yes, but I think about doing on OnlyFans all the time.
Yeah.
Half
Dude.
the time it's just of Jared's
Whoa.
ass.
You all right?
No,
Would it
dude,
broke him?
because like, that's really sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad
Yeah,
that
people
there's
buy
that
that.
many people out there with that, like, that lonely.
Well,
And they're keeping themselves lonely. Why don't they all just at least go circle jerk?
the foot thing is because
They can say whatever, but, like, I swear to God, it has never been that prevalent. So it has to be something that is...
And the more kinkier and sexualized you can do your feet, it's better. Like, slipping your feet into whipped cream and just seeing the cream come up in between the toes
It's
is very...
fucking gross.
But it's satisfying. I've done research, so I know. That was like...
You said it's satisfying, so it's not research. It means you have tried and filmed it.
No, I
You
didn't
just
film
didn't send
it.
it.
I didn't film it, but
I was pushing. I tried.
the foot thing is actually right beside the pleasure center in the brain, and sometimes they shoot connections back and forth.
See?
That's why some people have a foot fetish.
But it's
That-
not
all
exactly
your-
easy to get into.
Yeah, but what you're telling me there is their brain's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's brain's fucked up.
Well,
No.
people who like BDSM have fucked up brains and everything too.
No.
Yeah, there's violence going on instead of just pleasure.
It's violent. They like to. They're getting pleasure from causing pain.
Kinda.
Or getting pain.
But at least that
Yeah.
release endorphins. Like, when you're getting hurt, your endorphins release for survival. So at least I get that. That's
Yeah.
like tricking your body.
Next question. Don't know how long you thought about it. Did you have any other names for your kids than the one you picked?
Mason, no. I've actually.
He was from the start Mason.
Well, we came up with his middle name, George, after my dad.
Okay.
So his name was George. And then I was watching an old TV show with my grandma, and Mason came on, and like the name, and I was like, Mason George. Mason George sounds good. Now, Henry was going to be a Silas.
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 Was that your choice?
That was both of our choice. We also thought the other name was Bellamy. as in Bellamy Blake from the 100. You never.
I mean, I can't say anything. People don't like the names that I want to name.
And then the ones I wanted to name him, like Chase or Zane or...
Oh, God, that would have been the biggest douche.
A lot...
Zane. I wanted to make him a douche.
But a lot of the names I picked, Jared has some type of relative name that we can't name him that.
Why?
That's weird. So we named him Henry Richard after the two most important men in Jared's life, which is Rich, Papa, his stepdad, and his grandfather, Henry, Hank.
Yeah. Hank.
Nice.
Henry Richard.
Dick Henry, as everyone likes to call him.
Dick Henry.
Now, I know that, like, certain guys do things after sexy time. Some get up, use bathrooms, some go play video games. You said that the first time that you and Jared got intimate, you went over to his house and so on and so forth. What did Jared do the first time after?
We cuddled.
Oh.
Aw. Dude, I usually fall asleep. So, like...
You want to know what we do now? I get up to go to the bathroom, and he comes off and wipes off, and then that's it.
Nice. That's
And
nice.
And I'm not, I think, honestly, I'm not a cuddly person after sex. I think in college turned me off from that.
Dude, the one time, literally fell asleep on top of her.
Oh my God, no,
Oh, God.
not.
I was like, she
like,
fell asleep, too.
Like, didn't even clean off?
No, dude, no.
Did you wear a condom?
Fuck no. No.
Carl!
No. It all worked out.
Carrie, I'm going to slip a condom in your wallet. A circle one.
Listen, dude. You're telling me? You're telling me.
You see
What's
me
your
catch
record?
on.
No, it's for the gay. I got it. I just didn't acknowledge it. Okay.
Nothing wrong with being gay, by the way.
Well, we're anal. You can just use it for anal. It doesn't. It's just an anal one.
I think so.
But either way, right? What's your track record here? You're trying to give me tips, but who has the most children at this table?
Me.
So don't tell me how the.
We don't know that for sure. We don't know that
You
for
might
sure
have
at
so
all.
many Carls run around. You
Bro,
don't know.
they would look so much like me, I couldn't deny it. Okay? And they would have found me by now. I'm all over.
They still wouldn't be able to grow facial hair in their 40s.
That's right. That's how you know they're mine.
Only the pubic hair.
Oh, ow. Ow. No.
So,
no, don't touch me.
shitting on him again, since he's not the godfather of one of your kids, even though he's
Right.
very close.
That is
Who is-
Keith Kane.
So Keith is the
These
godfather.
are financially stable.
Oh, yeah.
And Rebecca's is Catholic, so it's nice.
Oh.
Traditionally in the Catholic, for someone to be the godparent, they have to be some type of Catholic origin. Baptized.
I'm aware.
Oh.
Drew.
I'll be a godfather next time.
Drew, where did I go to school in elementary?
St. Michael's
Oh,
Catholic.
Catholic Church. Oh. So I'm baptized Catholic?
Part of the reason we did because
My whole family for 5 generations has gone to a Catholic fucking school.
I just like to clarify that they're already married.
What's that have to do with shit?
You
Just say you find me
I
irresponsible.
believe
can
that
have different-
Keith and Rebecca would do the put God, like have God in their life. I don't.
Was that kind of a pass off? Like, hey, here's a stove and a refrigerator and a microwave, and we'll name our God.
No, actually, we actually didn't really think about it that much.
I know. He
Are
was
you
like,
hurt,
he's
Carl?
irresponsible, even though, okay, I've only raised several fucking children.
Are you mad? I do.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Do you hold a little
Fuck
resentment?
yeah, a little bit. I'm a little salty. I only have several nieces and nephews that don't get watched that I watch all the time, and, oh, well, nah, fuck that guy. He ain't responsible. But I watch your children all the time now.
On a different topic, you said you had one tattoo, correct? You ever thought about getting another one? If so,
Yes.
what and where?
Where? Probably be here, or I really want to be really adventurous and do a phoenix going from my thigh up to my ribs into shoulder.
Shit.
But I'm I'm really a bitch when it comes to pain, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
But I would like one right here, and eventually I would maybe want to get a sleeve. And it would be something for the kids.
There you go.
But not the typical, like, names. I would never put my children's names on my body. And something for my dad. Yeah. So something along those lines.
I think names are always, like, taboo. Especially your last name. Don't get your last name tattooed on the side. You're gonna forget it?
My cousin has his name tattooed on the side. All his friends and they all did it.
Bro, really?
Like, that was like their graduation pack.
Really, what it is, it just shows that you're not creative.
Yeah.
Really, it's like there's supposed to be an image. Tattoos.
Would you guys like to see it?
Your tattoo?
Yes.
No, I don't care. It's probably all stretched out.
What the fuck are you trying to say?
I'm saying you got mum boobs.
My boobs are down here, thank you, and
Right.
only one sags.
Right.
So
Only one sags, and it's the one with the tattoo on it.
Look at my shitty birds.
She's gonna fucking kill you.
She's only been dissing me on my own podcast this whole time.
It is really shitty. Like,
Dude, I'm not even
her birds, and they look like little shit blobs. Do you see that?
Yeah.
They look like shit.
It looks like card symbols.
Yeah, it
like
kind
with
of
spades and
It
looks like he forgot what he was
inhale
doing.
is like really thin. That's because it was right on my collarbone.
Inhale?
Yeah.
You got a fucking breathe tattoo?
Yeah.
But you got it like, you were like, I'm gonna be more creative than breathe. Inhale.
she's the one that wrote live, laugh, love up there.
Can we just tell a story about that tattoo?
You are
please?
the whitest person in the world, dude.
Can we just talk about that tattoo?
Good.
So, we were drinking, we went to Susie's.
Yeah,
And
all
then
my
we-
tattoos are nice.
And then we decided to get tattoos, all of it. Granted, I was with Brooke and Taylor. We were all under the influence. And they're like, let's get a tattoo. And I'm like, no. The guy's like, here, I'll do it for $50. So I did it, and I just picked the first thing I saw on Google in 2013. And that was live, laugh, love, or inhale the future, exhale the past.
Oh, that's so... Wow, that's dumb. Wow. Inhale the future.
Exhale.
Exhale.
You want to know something funny? Jared's cousin
What about
has
the
the
moment?
same tattoo.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. What about the moment?
2013.
I can't say anything because, like, this tattoo, the one with the wolf headdress, the Native American... A bunch of people have the Native American right on their fucking arm right there.
Damn.
So,
Real original, Carl.
I know.
You know what's the best tattoo he has? Bullet Ben.
Bullet Bill.
Bullet Ben.
Why is it the best?
Because it's, I don't know, it's different from all your other ones.
Guys,
All the other,
It's thick.
all the other ones are...
But they're not thick.
I know the other ones are just... They provoke more thought, so she doesn't like that. This one's a cartoon character. She's like, video games. Whoop, 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 whoop.
he actually pussed out of a tattoo we were supposed to get.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, we made a deal that we were each going to have 6 characters, comic book characters on our arm. He got to choose 3 and I got to choose 3. And he goes, but that's the arm that I'm planning for something else. I can't do it.
Are your tattoos on your one arm, are they all like in sync? Are they all the same things? Like Jared's, it's like Egyptian is on his arm.
I mean, no, I wasn't as uncreative as that, where it's like, stick one thing on my fucking arm.
But he looks really good. I really like him.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, they all mean something, and they're different, and they're all based off of different religions and teachings, if you ever pay attention, but...
I'm not very good for detail.
No. I
Next
mean, literally, the first one's a Buddhist monk
Okay,
meditating.
next question.
Okay.
Next question.
No, that's okay.
Come up with...
You ain't going home. That's the funny part, because you came here with me, so...
Carl!
Come up with one person that you think we should have on the podcast in the future.
Not her.
Brooke.
Brooke?
Brooke.
Yeah.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Okay.
You know who else would be really good? But he's married now. He lives far away. Yeah. Zach. Zach would be a good one.
Thompson?
Yeah.
Red-haired Zach?
Ginger.
Ginger.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him for a
Or
while.
what's the one that's married to Madison right now? He was a Leiden boy too. I don't know his name.
Madison.
Madison, Olish.
Mm.
You know who I'm talking about, Drew. You do.
She just drops names.
Right.
Man. Any one of them listen to this, they're gonna be like, this lady.
You know who I'm talking about. This
Well,
girl.
I don't know that person.
Yes, you do.
It don't matter.
You do.
Why are you trying to look them up?
Now,
Dude.
my very last question. And
U.S. phone book.
This guy right here. That one.
Which one?
The
One.
There are 40 people in this
Only
photo.
one in there.
That one. That one.
That one.
The only one.
Wow.
I don't
That's
know
what
that
she
person
meant.
either.
Bro.
Yes, you do.
Bro.
No, I don't.
Drew.
What was it?
Drew.
Oh no, you probably wouldn't. He
Drew.
was the one. He was best friends with Matt.
Drew. She handed you a picture filled with people and one person. She's like, that person.
I don't see.
I know. She does though.
I
You
didn't.
see that smudge? That one.
Last question. Carl kind of touched on this a little bit. He kind of gave away the juice before the squeeze here. This is a symbolic one that we do for tradition. Tell the viewers what their next drink should be. Your favorite drink or whatever. What do you think their next one should be?
A Bahama Mama.
Bahama Mama.
Bahama
What's in a Bahama
Mama?
Mama?
I know it's Malibu rum.
Mm-hmm.
Some grenadine.
Mm-hmm.
I think pineapple juice.
Ew.
I don't know.
And some orange juice, I think.
Yeah,
At least
some-
that's how I make mine.
You're asking the
Oh,
wrong
and you
person.
gotta have maraschino cherries.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person. I just drink beer.
I could never. I think my first beer was Natty Light, and I funneled it, and I think that's what took me off.
That was the lightest beer you could have tried. Literally, if you didn't like that, yeah, you shouldn't drink beer.
Do you know what my number
That's like
one drink
water.
was in college?
Long Island.
No, you want to take a guess what it is? Try again.
Vodka?
Nope.
Oh.
The brand name.
Oh.
And you can always get it at a gas station
Four
in
Locos.
YSU. No.
It wasn't for logo? That was our shit for
Do you want to know? what-
Vladimir? Nikolai?
No. You want to know?
Is it a vodka?
No.
It's
It's
not
a
rum.
mixed drink.
It's a mixed drink, and you could get it right
yes.
at the gas station.
Yes.
Mad Dog?
Oh, is it
Yes!
Mad Dog? That was
God.
Carl's and our first drink.
MD 2020.
I'm smart.
But which flavor?
Which flavor?
Strawberry kiwi.
Ew.
Orange Jubilee is
I
fucking
like-
delicious.
The orange one. But you know what one was my go-to that I wanted to get fucked up really fast? The
Watermelon.
blue.
Blue raspberry.
Blue.
Yeah, that
Blue
one.
dry-
That's the one that tasted the most like shit.
College.
Hey, Drew.
But
that
Vladimir, the plastic candle. We always had that in our fridge.
The plastic candle?
Yeah, the plastic bottle of Vladimir's.
Yep.
Oh.
It was
I don't
like
know.
Because it was $7 at the gas station.
Oh, dude, yeah.
remember that gas? And there's always that gas station right by where
The
the
Sunoco.
new. Yeah, they don't sell alcohol there anymore.
No?
They stopped in college because they got caught.
That was actually the one that a gunshot guy came up to us. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I just got shot by a gun.
Yeah, and lifted his leg, and there's just blood everywhere. And I was like, oh, damn, he's not lying.
Yeah, that was the place where everyone went and got because they didn't
Well,
care.
then there was a local rape and stab right down the fucking road.
But yeah, Mad Dog 2020. I smelled one like a year ago. Ooh, I don't know how I ever did it.
Arbor Mist.
Oh yeah. No, I was the.
Well, you got
Juno
the mum
got
nose
me.
now.
My friend got me on the Carla Rosé.
You got that mum nose.
I do.
Chris Pegley. Chris Pegley was the one that got me on Carlo Rossi.
The skinny
What the hell is
guy.
that?
It's a huge bottle.
And it's like thick. I like a lot of Italians drink it.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Well, wine?
Yeah,
He
it's
used
like
to
a
drink
sweet.
a glass every night.
Yeah.
Go through a bottle twice a month.
Jesus. Just twice a month. Drinking every night.
Yeah, well, he would have one sip every
Yeah, but
like
One
sip?
glass.
like one glass every night.
That's what I mean. A whole glass?
Yeah.
Every night. That's a big bottle.
Yeah,
And they were
lasted you
thick.
months.
They're like this
Yeah.
big. They're like
yeah,
huge.
they're bigger than a gallon jug.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, that's it for my questions. I appreciate you answering them in a very timely fashion.
Yeah. It's probably about that time because you were worried about your kids. And we've
But
been-
now I'm not so much because now I'm having so much fun. I don't want to leave.
I know, but it's been an hour 30 and it's already long enough. See why you should come on more often? And
I
listen?
will, and I promise I'm not gonna beat be mean.
No, you can be mean. That's what we like about you.
No, but everyone always told me I was, like, I don't know how to...
I mean, you don't quite get that socialness of what's too hard of a slap. Yeah. Like, say we're sitting here practicing boxing. You don't know how to hold your punches. So when you hit someone, you're fucking hitting.
Just like my mouth.
Some people are usually nice and kind of jokey. Nope. You're like, here's what's wrong with you. And then you look at everybody. But I love it.
But no, that's something I've been trying to work on. That's one of my issues I have is I'm blunt and I don't know how to be nice about something. Like, that's why a lot of people come to me and they tell me the truth. They want the truth. I'm not going to tell you, like, if you have a dress on or a shirt and you tell, oh, does it look good? I'm going to tell you, no, you don't look good. It makes you look funky.
Or you smell bad.
I'm just trying to look at you so you know not to do that next time.
Right.
That's why I don't come around.
Right. Drew, you never come around and it hurts my feelings.
I've been gone.
Well, now you're back. There's no
When you lived in Chicago, you never stopped by. You're a bitch.
Well, now you live 20 minutes away and you don't even fucking come down. And it's literally only one road.
Yeah,
you
Drew.
don't come see me.
Yeah.
Drew, you ready to plug our shit, dude? Courtney, you got anything to plug?
I forgot what the plug was.
Well, the plug... Do you want to... what's the best way to put this? Advertise anything on our show.
Help you, boo.
Yeah, help you, boo, maybe.
If you're ever in need of a haircut, head down to Sharon, PA at Dave Pig's Barbershop. Get a haircut from Jared Saxton.
Well, what's his LLC?
Appointment only.
Jared Saxton LLC.
Boom.
It's by appointment only. So if you want a nice haircut, shave, head on down and see him.
Right. Don't go down Wednesdays.
Right, he's off Wednesday.
The shop is closed Wednesday and Sunday, and they are open 9 to 5:30, and then Saturday 9 to 2.
So for most of our listeners, they don't live anywhere around here, but this should show you how important a good haircut is. It matters.
So if the shop closes at 5, why doesn't Jared get back until like 7?
I think they close at 5:30 to 6. Because he has to clean up all the hair on the floor and...
Is that what he tells you?
No, I've witnessed it.
Where do you think you learned that tongue move?
Pocket pussy.
Pocket.
Hammer.
Dude,
It's hammer time.
I've never actually talked about that. I've never used a toy. Have you ever used a toy on yourself? Yeah. I've never done that. That's a whole different discussion. Drew, you're ready to fucking
plug. We're on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and now Google Podcasts at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's probably how you're listening to us right now, so keep doing that. It's very important to keep the views going. That's the menu maker. Other than CJ's face. That's the other menu maker.
Who wouldn't love this adorable face?
We're on YouTube.
Because I see it every day.
We're on YouTube at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now, so go ahead and keep doing that as well. Very important there. And make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
What else do you have to say? Hit the bell?
Yeah, hit the bell, subscribe. Actually, the number one thing is, like Drew said, have your notifications on. That way, when we ever release anything, it fucking tells you. More realistically, go follow everything because YouTube and a bunch of shit are really bad at telling you stuff.
Right.
So the more you follow, the more chance you have of knowing when and where we release shit.
So if you do want to stay notified, we're on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at the Lunch Table PBJ, as well as Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ. So you can always stay up to date on everything that we're doing and any of the videos and anything else that we're doing. Any of the polls or anything, take a vote on those. And lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be that person that gives just that little bit extra, it's only $1 a month, and that dollar goes a long way. And we're looking for even further stretch goals. We want to give you something good, so we're taking our time with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first I want to see if people even try.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't going all out.
Make sure you guys tune in. In a couple weeks, they're gonna do the hot pepper challenge.
Over there, right over there.
And
yeah, scroll off screen for a second. She's gone. Thank Lord. Oh no, she's back.
It's the Pocky One Chip Challenge. Carolina Ripper and Scorpion Pepper. So if you're... Oh, there's a warning label on the back. So if you want to see them lose their heads...
Don't touch your pee-pee.
You want us to
If
go
you eat
lose our
that,
heads?
wash
Tune in.
your hands before
'Cause I
touching
will.
your helmet. No, yeah. We're definitely going to do the one tip challenge. That's going to be part of our Lunchable series.
Maybe I will partake.
The Brunchables. Brunchable series.
Oh, I like that. Brunchables.
Yeah, our Brunchables. Yeah, that's our little like games we're going to start playing here. Like Eat the Chip challenge and stuff. Things that aren't going to be
and
our
it's
whole
a
hour
hot,
podcast.
extremely hot tortilla chip.
Yeah, it's a hot Dorito. Drew, you got everything out, bud?
I think that's it, but
So we got a double plug today.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting plugged every which way.
You like it?
Gotta get that hammer.
Yeah, I do.
Stick the
Or that
hammer
rose.
time.
Or the foot.
What?
I don't know, dude. Dude, actually, real quick, because I meant to say this. You know, inflatable goats sell inflatable women.
But it's also called 1-800-buyasianwomen.com. Buy a bride.
She knows. She bought one.
At this point, you can just, like, get a Ukrainian bride online real cheap.
Or goat. It's probably cheaper to get a goat.
I don't know. They're probably around the same right now.
Woo. All right, Courtney, thank you for being on.
No,
This was fun.
I'm glad to be on.
I like that you asked. This was fun. I know it probably sounds like we were fighting, but it was really fun.
We do that on a daily basis.
Oh,
just
yeah.
FYI.
That's why I'm
I
so
love
sad
him.
all the time.
He's crying on the inside of
I
happiness.
do. Oh, yeah, sure.
Happiness.
Happiness. Drew, thank you for being you. Thanks for always being on. And
Oh, yeah.
And thanks for having me. And this
Thanks
was
for
really
being
nice
on.
And catching up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, Drew's always more structured, and that's what's great about having him on.
It was really nice seeing you. Like,
Yeah.
before.
Once in the next, like,
No,
7
like
years.
your
Right.
whole
Well, you-
presentation for this whole setup, getting me onto here and the setup. It was really nice and professional.
I literally had no say in it whatsoever. CJ was like, she's coming on, I don't give a fuck.
But you were really good at instructing me, so it was really good.
Trust me, we've had experience. We've done this a couple times. Almost over a year now. So
Yeah.
But that's gonna be all
Yeah.
because
yeah, I know.
hungry, so.
I know. I've been trying to end this, lady.
Sorry.
You're the one who's been pushing it.
I'm sorry. I'm
See,
out.
I know. Wow. Did she just step on my line, bro?
Bye.
Bye. Anyways, thanks for stopping, guys. We love you too. It's always fun to have you around at the table. Apparently, she don't give two fucks. Drew loves you.
I do.
But as always, thanks for stopping. It's getting a lot more fun around here.
See ya.
There you go. Now you can say bye.
Bye.